Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Awake English. I'm Mr. Giraffe, and I'm very happy that you're here today. Before we begin, take a slow breath. There is no need to rush. No need to fix anything right now. Just sit comfortably, relax your shoulders, and allow yourself to be present for the next few minutes. Today we are talking about something many people want. Something we search for when life feels difficult, something we often misunderstand. We are talking about positivity. But not the kind of positivity that tells you to smile all the time. Not the kind that says everything is fine when it isn't. Not the kind that asks you to ignore your pain. Today we will explore a different kind of positivity. A quieter kind, a more honest kind. A positivity that allows you to be human. Because the truth is this, you do not need to be happy every day, you do not need to be strong every day, and you certainly do not need to be perfect. Many people think positive people never feel sad, but that isn't true. Positive people cry, they get tired, they feel disappointed, they have bad days. The difference is that they don't stay trapped there forever. They know how to carry hope even when life feels heavy, and that is what we will learn together today. So let's begin. Have you ever felt guilty for feeling sad? Maybe you told yourself, I should be grateful. Other people have it worse. I shouldn't feel this way. Many of us have learned to judge our emotions. We believe sadness is weakness. We think anxiety means something is wrong with us. We try to push difficult feelings away. But emotions don't work like that. Imagine holding a beach ball underwater. The harder you push it down, the stronger it wants to come back up. Our emotions are similar. When we ignore them, they don't disappear. They simply wait. And eventually they return. Sometimes stronger than before. This is why forcing positivity can become exhausting. You spend all your energy pretending everything is okay. Meanwhile, inside, you are struggling. Real positivity is different. Real positivity says, today is hard. I feel disappointed. I am not okay right now. And then it adds, but I believe this feeling will not last forever. That is hope, and hope is much stronger than pretending. Let me tell you a simple story. There was once a young woman who hated rainy days. Every time it rained, she became upset. She canceled her plans, she complained. She waited for the sun to return before allowing herself to feel happy. One day she met an old gardener. The gardener worked outside every day, in sunshine, in wind, in rain. The young woman asked him, "How do you stay happy when the weather is so bad?" The old gardener smiled, and he replied, "I stopped asking the weather to match my mood." Then he pointed to his garden. "The flowers need sunshine, but they also need rain. If I only loved sunny days, half my garden would die." The young woman never forgot those words, and perhaps there is a lesson here for all of us. Our lives are like gardens. Some seasons are bright, some are difficult, some bring joy, some bring sadness. But every season helps us grow, even the ones we didn't choose. Why hope matters more than happiness. Many people chase happiness, but psychologists have discovered something interesting. Hope is often more important than happiness. Happiness depends on what is happening now. Hope depends on what we believe about tomorrow. You can have a difficult day and still have hope. You can feel tired and still have hope. You can be lost and still have hope. Hope whispers, there is another chapter. This is not the end. Keep going. Think about a time when you faced a challenge, perhaps a heartbreak, a failure, a difficult period in your life. At the time, it may have felt unbearable, but you survived, you continued, you learned something, you grew stronger. Today, when you look back, you see something that your past self could not see. You see that the difficult moment eventually passed, and that is why hope matters. Because life keeps moving, nothing stays the same forever, not even pain. The small habit that changes everything. Many people think positivity comes from big achievements, a promotion, more money, a perfect relationship, a perfect body. But lasting positivity often comes from much smaller things: a walk in the morning, a good conversation, a cup of tea, 5 minutes of silence, a grateful thought before sleep. These moments seem ordinary, yet they slowly shape the way we experience life. Try this simple exercise. Every evening, ask yourself, what was one good thing about today? Only one thing. Maybe someone smiled at you. Maybe you finished a task. Maybe the sunset was beautiful. Maybe you simply made it through a difficult day. That counts too. The brain naturally notices problems. It evolved that way to keep us safe. But gratitude teaches the brain to notice what is still good, and over time, that changes how we see the world. You are allowed to rest. Sometimes the most positive thing you can do is rest. Not quit, not give up. Simply rest. We live in a culture that celebrates constant productivity, always working, always improving, always achieving. But human beings are not machines. Even the strongest trees rest during winter. Even nature slows down. Why shouldn't you? Rest is not laziness. Rest is preparation. Rest is healing. Rest is wisdom. When you are tired, ask yourself, do I need more effort, or do I need more kindness? The answer may surprise you. Imagine your best friend comes to you and says, I'm struggling. I'm exhausted. I feel like a failure. What would you say? Would you call them useless? Would you criticize them? Probably not. You would speak gently. You would encourage them. You would remind them of their strengths. Yet many people speak to themselves in ways they would never speak to someone they love. Self-compassion means becoming your own friend, not making excuses, not avoiding responsibility, simply treating yourself with the same kindness you offer others. Because growth happens faster in an environment of encouragement than in an environment of shame. The secret nobody talks about here is something many people don't realize. You don't become positive by eliminating negative emotions. You become positive by learning that you can survive them. That is the secret. Confidence doesn't come from never falling. It comes from knowing you can stand up again. Peace doesn't come from avoiding storms. It comes from trusting yourself during storms. Strength isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward while fear is present. The goal is not to feel good all the time. The goal is to trust yourself through all your feelings, and once you learn that, life becomes much lighter. As we finish today's episode, I want you to remember one simple idea. You do not have to be positive every moment. You do not have to be perfect. You do not have to force a smile when your heart feels heavy. Real positivity is quieter than that. It is choosing hope when certainty is impossible. It is choosing kindness when criticism feels easier. It is believing that difficult days are chapters, not the whole story. And most importantly, it is remembering that you are human. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to struggle. You are allowed to heal slowly. So wherever you are today, whether life feels bright or whether it feels heavy, I hope you can offer yourself a little patience, a little compassion, and a little hope. Because hope, even a small amount of hope, can carry us farther than we imagine. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for listening, and remember, take care of your mind, take care of your heart, and take life one gentle step at a time. I'm Mr. Giraffe, and I'll see you again in the next episode of Awake English. Goodbye, my friend.